right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna get everything in order here. It's gonna take me a little bit. Let's see. Your channel. We are live. That's nice. Let's see. I'm gonna get the chat out. Pop out chat. Copy that. There we go. Sorry, I am a little coffee still. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And that's my chat. There's my chat. Gonna move you over here. I can't have you this big. I keep on missing chats for some reason, especially on YouTube, on Twitch. Because the messages pops up differently on between the different platforms. Let's see, I'm gonna go into Twitch. Make sure that everything works. And it does there too. Awesome. Okay, cool. So welcome back, everybody that's joining me for the first time. Hi, and welcome. For people that have been here before, maybe you're stopping by and say, what's this asshole going to do today? Well, I haven't been streaming for about a week, and the reason is that I became quite ill, food poisoning. So I ended up in the hospital on last Saturday, and it took me about a week to recover and get back to a situation where I actually can sit up and stream for a couple hours. Yesterday I could actually work for about 4 hours. The day before that I was able to do an hour and a half. And today is the first day I actually feel ready to actually turn on the camera. So I hope everybody is right and doing well. I'm gonna take it a little easy. We'll see. Probably not going to be a 6-hour stream today, but I thought at least a couple hours or something like that, get back into the into the groove of streaming again. Anyway, so it's nice to be back, but yeah, I'm still a bit roughly inside, but I think I'm okay. It was pretty bad. I spent about a day and a half at the hospital, and so it's nice to be back in a way. It was food poisoning is no fun fucking business, I can tell you that. All right, so let's start by just taking a look where the hell we ended up last and where we're at. Doesn't look like much, but also a little bit on what I worked on yesterday. So this is the high slots, this is the mid slot, this is low slots, and all this is being populated by code, of course. This is a low slot item that we have in one of the storages. So when we drag this off, the low slots start blinking. If this is a mid slot, then the mid slot will be blinking, and same thing with the high slot. If we drop it right here, right now, it will disappear. So it will go into this. Create a tutorial on the UAV attack. What did I say? Attack track. Jesus, that. Let's see. I gotta check that on my other screen. There we go. The heart that came into smack over. UAV attack drone system. There is actually something I will be working on further down the line in this tutorial. It's not a tutorial, it's my game development series here. Because that's something we are going to incorporate in this game. I have to look into exactly how to get something like that to work, but that is something I will be working on within this game. Some type of UAV attack drone system. Absolutely. Um, so that will be coming up further down. I cannot tell you when, because that depends on when we end up in that situation. Right now, we're just working with defensive stuff. So, how should I say? Items that is implementing. How should I put? Right now, we're working on things that will just change the abilities, the attributes, values in the defensive type. Offensive weapons is abilities that we will implement, give the ship or vehicle abilities, and that's going to come further down the line. But you know, it will come. But there's nothing I'm going to build a specific tutorial for right now, anyway. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. Um, is there anything specific you were thinking about when it comes to that, or was it just a general thing? How to move flying vehicles? For example, if you use a flying vehicle and you want to have an AI controlling it, then you can't use the regular, nav mesh control system. You have to use a calculation of 3D space. It's very specific, but that's something I'm going to work with as well when it comes to that. So, all right. Uh, where were I? Yeah. So we're gonna just continue working on the drop functions here on with the modules. I can't really, since I'm not 100% healthy yet. My brain doesn't really compute as fast as it should, finding words and stuff like that. But I hope you're with me on this one. All right, let's shut this down. Let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna work on the drop, because right now we grab this, it will drop and disappear, so it consumes it, so to speak. Like calling back up from attack drone. You mean, yeah, I mean airstrike. I mean, the calling back what? How to call it back, or calling back. I mean, depends on what you're talking about. You gotta give me more information than that, because that's doesn't really say anything. Um, so yeah. All right. Um, where were we? Oh yeah. So what I'm doing here as well, I can show that, is that I have different storages. Is going to be different storage systems. It's so, sometimes I feel like it's very complicated. This storage system that I have here is a sort of storage system that you have in a station. So it's a station storage system. So you get nothing to do with the storage systems within boxes that we have here, or within vehicles. They will have their own storage system. We're going to work on that. But this storage system here is saved on file, so I can actually bring that up here. These storage systems is stored, let's see, within this file, and this is saved on disk. The idea here is that um, when we are clicking on a storage here, it should actually delete the storage in the other, not on file, but this should actually delete the array of items, so it keeps the memory as clean as possible, and then it actually loads it in as we are clicking back and forth. We haven't really implemented that, but that's coming as well. Right now I have, whenever I move something between these, it's actually rewriting to the file, and so whenever I stop this and I restart it, it actually loads from the file that we have saved. So it always keeps memory on exactly where items is, and that means that we can also always bring this back from a database, for example. So it's very easy to just transfer this from local to a database at a later time, or whenever we do that. I don't know, I'm just talking right now. I'm trying to get back here. Gone for a week, been in bed here, so going to a fucking taco place that was not really a good place. So yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna work on the drop section here. So the drag and drop section is the drag item is actually working, but the drop section is not yet. I was gonna update this file, because what I did when I drop it, when I drag this and drop it here, it's actually overriding my everything, and I need to update my file, and that's easy. Pretty good that you can just easily open up a file and manually add items into your storage very quickly, and you can add whatever you want. But right now I only have one item here, so this is my main storage. So I could actually technically just take, let's see here, I need to take this whole thing, copy that, put a comma on there, and then add it again. Add a specific number here, doesn't matter, UE5, so they have a unique number, and I can change the item level to level, I don't know, 2. Save that, and as we restart it, we should have in the top one, we should have one at level 5 and one at level 2. So that's perfect. So that's pretty easy to just add things into it. Yeah, UAV drone with missiles and controllers. Yeah, so it's a huge huge thing there, Maddox. To set that up. I mean, that's basically what I do. The only thing is you're talking about UAV drone system with controllers and stuff like that. I mean, you have to learn from the base up. Yeah, go ahead with the question. I'll try to answer it if I can. If I can't, then I will let you know that I can't answer it. That's how I work. All right, so got something to play around with. We're gonna open this is our slot position. So if we go from the left here, this is on drop, everything that's gonna happen. So we're gonna cast to the drag item. That is the drag item for the drag and drop item. So that is, let's see, drag items, this guy here. So what we are bringing, the item struct is the most important thing we're bringing over. Then on our player state we have a stop move module that's basically stopping the animation for when we start dragging and dropping, that the module stop blinking or the slot stop blinking where we can drop it. We're stopping that. We're setting up some basic information, dragging item, the item struct. You know, we're storing all the references that we need to have contact with. Let's see. Return value is, oh yeah, is it a module? Is it a module that we're trying to drag? So whenever we drag it, is this a module or is it something else? If it's a module, then we can add it to one of these slots. If it's not a module, then we can't. Let's see. Is it difficult, hard to create a full FPS game alone solo developer? It is hard. It is going to take you a long time. That's what I'm doing here right now. I don't really expect me to finish a full-fledged game within the next year and a half. You know, it's gonna take you a long time. It's FPS game for, you know, you can create a very simple game, absolutely. But if it's something that you just want to share with friends, you can do it in, you know, 3-4 weeks, not a problem. If you're gonna do something that you think that you're gonna make any money out of, then all of a sudden it becomes something, a completely different story. And as a solo game developer, probably minimum 1 year, full time. If there is something you wanted, you know, something that you can make a, you know, sell, a product you can sell. But I mean, it depends on the quality of it. Sorry. It always comes down to quality. How good a quality you want to provide to your user. I mean, remember that game Up? Was it Up? You know, when you just climbed up and the whole game was one level. You start from the bottom and your character is jumping on different items and just getting as high as possible. That game in itself is pretty simple to code. It's not very hard. And if you get a shit ton of stuff from your what do you call it, from the marketplace, and just toss shit in a scene, you can do a game in no time at all. Want to create a game like Call of Duty? Yeah. Call of Duty takes about 3 to 5 years to develop for a game studio with 25, 30, 40 people, plus on top of that, so you got overhead and people that are doing finance and doing marketing and doing all those things. 3 to 5 years. If you want to do Call of Duty solo, you probably will look at 10 to 15 years. Yeah. If you do it from scratch. You can probably do it faster if you buy items that you can handle. You know, if you're buying somebody's work, for example, can you imagine setting out an entire world and just make all the models and make all the weapons in one level? I'm just saying, that's gonna take you a really long time. It's just, you work in a team. That's what you have to do if you're gonna get anywhere. For me personally, I do this as a project, and I don't know where it's gonna end up. I just taking it step by step, and we'll see where the hell it ends up. But for me, it's more about the process of doing it rather than the game, the end game, the end product. For me, it's not the end product. It's not as important as the travel from a new beginning and an idea, and then working my way through the thing I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing, and hopefully we'll see where that ends up. But I don't expect anything much, no. But hopefully, if people enjoy it and enjoy the game as it progresses, and then I start feeling like, damn, this could actually be something, then I will probably reach out to people that can help me and build this up together. But yeah, but a game like Call of Duty, yeah, that's total solo 10 to 15 years, I would think, minimum. All right. So we're setting that up. Is it the check here is it a module? Yes. Is it the correct slot? So this is a function that I have on CPP, C++. So if we, no, it's not. Sorry, Jesus. This is not. Let's see here. In the item object, we're checking the item slot. Is it the same at get slot type? This is my C++ class. So this is actually here returning what slot type it is in the drag and drop controller. And checking that. So is it the right slot? Yes, it is. Then we remove it from the storage. We remove it from my storage, my thing here. And then we remove it from the parent. So we're removing our thing from the parent. So this one being removed. When we drop that, it gets removed from the parent here. So now we are here. We need to do something with it. We need to store it. We're gonna get our, let's see, remove that. So what do we need to do? We need to store item in the vehicles slot manager, and then we need to present the item to the slot so we can see it. But we also need to take and activate module. What else do we need? We need to store the module. Let's do module here. In the vehicle slot manager, we need to activate the module, and we will present the item to the slot. Now, if we remove it, we're gonna take this as well. When I'm removing slot, then we need to remove the image present image, and we need to deactivate module, and then we need to store the module in the storage. We need to move it back to the storage. That's basically what we need to do. So first of all, we need a function that can store it to the module. So let's take a look here at my, let's see here. So that's a drag and drop. This is the, okay, we don't need that. We don't need to play a state. We need to take a look at my slot manager. Is that it? It's gotta be it. Yeah. All right. So the slot manager has so my slot manager works in this way. It got a T array of F slots. Let's see here. Yeah, they got a T array of F slots for low slot, mid slots, and high slots. So if we look at the item, item data, let's look at the F slot here. F slot stands for, so you got slot type, low slot, high slot, mid slot, the slot index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the item struct. And the item struct is what we are getting from the drag and drop function. All right, so we need to store, whenever we start the game, the vehicle, it will have the correct number of slots, and each slot is already filled with data, and the data is, the F slot is already filled out, so you're going to have the slot type. So a low slot has the low slot, the slot index is already filled out. All we need to do is fill the item struct with the new item struct as we move it, and when we remove it, we're going to remove the item struct from the slot and leave it as a null pointer. When it's a null pointer, it will display and the empty image for an empty slot, depending on the level: high slot, low slot, mid slot. All right, so let's see here. So we're gonna have a function called it's compatible with slot. Let's see here. Is it the right slot? Yes, so we know this already. We know that it's already compatible with the slot. So we're going to equip item in slot. So let's take a look at this function that we have here. Equip item in slot. Got a couple of functions here that I actually don't know if we're going to need. That's when I start setting this up. Equip item in slot. All right, so we got the slot type, we got the slot index, and we got the storage. Let's see. Here's the item to equip. It's from the items object, and we're gonna cast it to equipable item. Let's see, if equipable item and can equip in slot if it is the correct slot type. We know that. Get owner, find equipped component by class, get the component, and then we're applying the effects. That is happening straight here for us. Yeah, I actually did some work at one point. This is probably 4 weeks ago I did this code when I started setting this up. So everything is actually happening here for us. All we need to pass in, so we need to make this a blueprint callable function. So equip items. So this is going to be a U function. Oh shit! Come on, function. We're going to call it blueprint callable. Blueprint callable. That's all we're going to do, I think. So, and this is slot type, low slot, slot index. Let's just take a look at my controller here. This is the controller for the slot. So we're gonna get, let's see here. We have the slot index and we have the slot type here. Let's see if I have getters for that. Get slot type, we have that. Yeah, hi Motogama, how are you doing? Get slot type, and then we're gonna have get slot index is something we need to have as well. Yep, enter the 2, get slot index. I wonder, this should also be able to do a U function on function blueprint pure. Blueprint pure. Let's just generate that. We're just gonna return slot index. Okay. All right, let's try this out and see what we can do. All right, so the idea here is to get the slot index and the slot type from the actual slot itself. And then we're going to call, how come we're going to call that? Hold on. What the fuck are we calling this fucker? We're going to get this guy. That's the next step. How the fuck do we get the slot manager? Well, we're gonna get... Yeah, we got the controller. From the controller we can get we can get everything we need from the controller, so it's fine. Sometimes I just have to think a couple of steps, like, how the fuck are we getting this stuff? How do we get? So the slot manager component is attached to the vehicle, and we can always get the vehicle through the gas system and the ability system component. So if we get the ability system component from, and then we get the current actor, you know, get a current actor, get the ASC, then we can get the avatar from that, and from the avatar we can get the slot manager. I think we'll see. Yeah, that should work. Just need to get this up and running, and then we can test it out. I don't know. Maybe. It's always fun to go into something like, yeah, I think it should work. Alright, first of all, we can start getting those things here. So, we'll get, where is it? Slot index? No, did I say not that? Get slot, get index, slot index. Why is that not working here? Why is it not working? Because we probably, no. Let's see. Wrong fucking thing. Here. Blueprint pure. Get slot index. Ew, it's a fucking controller. So here I'm gonna have to get controller that we already have. Hold on. Let's see here. Sometimes it's just object. There's my controller. There we go. And I'm gonna get slot index. Here we go. That's the index, and we're gonna get slot type. That's that, right? That's two of the three things we needed. We're gonna also have, let's drag items, and are we not casting this? Let's see. Get what do you call it? Jesus, my memory is like a dead horse sometimes. Storage item struct. So get item struct. Get item struct. There we go. Boom. Get that. We're just gonna promote this to variable. Let's just do that. So we have it. I might actually already have that because I did it in one of these setting up functions. So not that stupid. Sometimes it's that stupid. So sometimes it actually works out into my favor. So we got that. Boom. Okay. These are the three things we need in our function. Our function. Let's see. So our function is in the slot manager component. Okay. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna get our current avatar. Gonna get our controller. Get current. No. Okay. Let's see. What do you call it? Ability system component. Get current. Let's see, avatar. Let's see, that need to be cast to. Oh, I was testing out things here. AGD. BP. Let's see here. Ability system component. Let's see, ability system. GD. UGD. Sorry, it's UGD. Has to, yeah, has to UGD. GD. Utility system component. Here we go. Let's see. Get. Okay. Fuck, did I do that? I don't fucking remember. I have it somewhere. Let's see. Current avatar. Okay, avatar actor. Game ability, gameplay ability system, ability types. The object actor, U ability system. Is it find? Avatar actor, owner actor. Owner actor. Something with owner actor maybe? Owner. Get owner. Let's see. Oh shit, it crashed. I hate when that happens. Try get owner actor. There we go. Get owner actor. And everything is gone. Yes. All right. Controller. Get owner. No, get let's see. Get system component. Owner. Get owner actor. Owner. Target is an actor component. Okay, hold on. I have something here. I have a, let's see here. Interactions here. I got a vehicle interface. This is a CPP file. I'm not going to look at that. There we go. Get vehicle ID. So this guy is so we casted this. Cast get owner is an actor component, and this actor is the owner of the ability system component. Let's see, and this should implement. Implement. Does object implements interface? And this is going to be our vehicle interface. If it does, let's see if that does. If it if it do implements it, then we know it implements that, and that means that we can get. Let's see, I'm going to save this so it doesn't disappear, and I'm going to create a new function here, and it's going to be a blueprint native event, and you won't need to return anything. Yes, it's going to return something. You're going to return a And then ship components. Here we go. I'm gonna return my slot. U slot manager component or declare get slot manager. Let's see. Sometimes you just need to test out shit. And we're gonna get into our vehicle here. Vehicle. Public, like go to public, component data, equipment item, characters, here we go. Let's see, and this is build a system interface. Let's go down here. Hold on. Who's actually implementing this stuff? Not you. Character base. Let's just see here. He is having the spring arm look at. Get. That is not the level. Is it that level? Help attribute. No, it's not. Tracked vehicle. No. Hot component. Hold on. Ship fitting attributes. Is this freaking level here? Yeah. Here we go. We have the get. This needs to actually be okay. Let's see, character base, vehicle interface. We need to use this one, vehicle base, and the reason is because we can't cast it. We need to get it up through the interface here. So we're gonna get it. So we're gonna virtual slot manager override. That's what we need to do. And why didn't you work? Oh yeah, no, should work. iVehicle interface, you are right there. You are right there. What? Say what? Oh, this is always fun. Use slot manager component, get slot manager. It is a blueprint native event. Oh shit, what did I do? I'm not supposed to do anything here. I implement this. In my character base. Vehicle base, vehicle base. No, right. Oh, you idiot. So this is wrong. This is supposed to be implementation. There we go. Sometimes I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna return the vehicle slot manager component. This one is what we want to do here. All right. Right, and now we're also going to take a look at our vehicle interface here and make sure that it is Do we need something extra for that so we can interact with that? I think so. So, take a look at that. Jesus, there's a lot of fucking shit open now. Close everything here. Close all tabs. There we go. We're just gonna take a look at one of these minimal API. I never remember if I need something else here so we can actually cast to it. Oh, that also says minimal API. All right, that's just. But sometimes you get into the blueprints and you're like, okay, I'm gonna cast to this interface, and I'm like, oh, I can't find it. I can't find it. What the fuck? And then you realize, oh shit, I forgot to do that. Then maybe minimal API, yes, the only thing I need to do. Because it looks like all the other ones only have that, yeah. I thought it was something else we needed to do. Like blueprintable or some shit like that. Okay, let's see. Let's double check. Probably something else I need to do. So, cast to. I got the vehicle there. Let's see. Cast to vehicle interface test track. No, it's not there. Let's see. Interface. Do I have any of them, or is it just? Bet you it is something I need to add there. Double check my other system. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let's see. Show in folder. Show in folder. I'm gonna open up another thing. I usually have it open just to double check some codes when I'm troubleshooting shit because I never remember stuff. So let's see, interactions. Yeah, we need to add blueprint type. That's what I thought. All right, close all these because I need to print type. There we go. Blueprint type. All right. It's the whole thing will going from C++ to blueprints, and you know, if you don't work so much with blueprints, then you keep forgetting shit. I mean, I'm coming into this programming and even though I've done something 50 times a year ago, just because it's a new year, I don't fucking remember shit of what I was supposed to do. All right, so we're gonna go in here. Come on, open up, go to graph. Let's see. Just to where I say vehicle interface. Thank you. Boom. There we go. You can remove that. Remove that. Don't really need to cast to if we use an execute. Let's see. Let's just check that. Execute Get no. Execute. Can't do that either. What? Oh, doing it in blueprints is just let's see. Supposed to be able to execute get owner active components. It's an actor. I'm gonna execute. No. Execute. Oh, get that there. Why can't I execute my fucking functions? Do I have to do the whole fucking thing? Get slot manager? This is the wrong way to do it. That's the thing. That's the wrong way to do it. Let's see. Get owner. Because right now it's... I don't do blueprint. The blueprint native event. I'm going to design to be overridden by blueprints as also as the default native implementation. Declares an additional function named. Do I need to do a blueprint callable something? That makes no sense. Hold on. Declares an additional function named the same as the main function implementation. Add an end, which where code should be written. The auto-generated code will be called the implementation method if no blueprint override is found. I should not call it blueprint. I should call it blueprint callable. Okay. That's what I need to do. Blueprint callable. I'm not 100% sure about this whole. Yeah. I know how to execute it in C++ code, but do it in C++ in blueprints. I go like, because I just wanted to get it to work, and then I can start working on a function to bring it into C++. What the hell? Just to vehicle interface, and then we're going to get slot manager, get that, and from the slot manager where are you? Shit, this is too much. Opened. There we go. We're gonna get the slot manager. Equip item in slot is the one we want. Equip item in slot. Equip item in slot. Boom. That's the one we want. Now we need these three things, and that's the things we had. This is so freaking. I hate this. Now, so we have a controller that we get from here, remember? Yes, I remember. Okay. Don't freaking try to search for it then. Now I'm sorry. That slot type. That one. Boom. And then we're gonna get slot index. That's this guy. Boom. And now we're gonna get the item struct. Plug that in there. Boom. All right. All right. Let's see. Remove from storage. All right. Bring this down here. I have no idea if this is gonna work. It should work, but I might have missed something on the way. And now we're gonna go value. Maybe true or false. I don't know. Oof. All right. That's that. So when we drop it in there, it should activate. It shouldn't crash. And it should activate. And we have no idea how to check that. Let's see. Well, what is our thing actually doing here? So if I go into blueprints, I go to treat build items, we go into the cargo expander. The modifier it's using is low slot testing. So let's take a look at that. Low slot testing. This is it. And this is actually wrong. We wanted to change that. It's not the storage size we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to get max storage size. That's the thing we want to add to. Let's save that for now. This is not the only thing we want to change, but it's the one we're gonna check now. Let's see. We just want to print the value out of that item added to, let's see, return true slot index. Okay, so let's see here. So we want to know how large our storage is after we adding that thing, right? So, oh shit, instead of figuring that out, I was gonna do this. I just never remember that. I had that code, didn't I? I fucking had that code already. Shit. Let's see, what is it called? Ability attribute set. Set all. Let's see, is it in the help? Let's see, storage size, max storage, there it is. Called set wait a minute, I can go in here. I'm thinking about it. Boom. And let's see. Set effect properties. Pre-attribute change. Post. So this is not what we want to do. We want to check. Copy this. Post gameplay. Yes. There we go. Get max storage size attribute and set max storage size. New value is get max storage size. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we can do here. We can just do a UE log. Log temp. Warning. Text. New value of the storage size is. All right, there we go. This is going to be a float. Get max storage size. Match storage size. There we go. Boom. Print that out. All right. Jesus. Sometimes I'm doing things a little bit too complicated than they need to be. Offset that. Yeah. So it's gonna. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. I also want to know. Slot manager component. Here we go. When we equip item to the slot, we can remove. Oh yeah. Add it to slot index. True. All right. We'll see if this works. And sometimes I just like to try to think through a problem when I'm sitting and have no idea what am I supposed to do now. So I'll do is take my Word document or something and just typing down what I want. I go through and go like, okay, I have this and I want to get that and I have this. So I start going through everything and typing it down. And as I type it down, I usually come up with a solution pretty fast. It's just putting my mind and my, unscrambling it up, because otherwise you just look at the screen and go like, what the fuck? I have no idea where to go here, and you don't get anywhere. All right, so I should get 2 printouts here as I drop this, and hopefully that the printout is the correct ones. That disappears there, and let's see the logout. Okay, new value is 50, so something is actually added there. Okay. Don't know if it added it or whatever it did. I'm gonna look at that, but we got a printout anyway. That the print store size is 50. Item added 2, then item added to 0. 0 is the correct place though that we added it to, because it was 0. let's see. So this is 0, 0, 1, and 2. So if we drag this, it's going to disappear. I have some more I can copy from, right? Yeah, I do have that. So I'm going to do that in a second. So now it's supposed to be 2 there. So if we move this down, it is 2. Don't get my store size is... That is just when we're starting up the game and not when I drop that. Not when I drop that. When I drop that, nothing happens. Right? Get too much text going on. All right, first of all, we're gonna go into my save file there. Where is you? Just reload that. Get that guy here. I did remove them, so that should... Oh, it is empty. It's looking at the wrong thing. Okay, just gonna take this. I'm gonna copy and a copy here. Three there. I'm gonna change this to 5, 4, 2. Let's change this to something else. Doesn't fucking matter. There we go. And there is my 3 new items. All right, so what actually did happen here? Let's take a look. So if I go into my attribute set, I'm setting up a couple of stops here. Grab this and I'm going to start playing it. So this is the first pre thing. Takes forever sometimes. Oh shit. I can remove that one. I can remove that one. This is the max stores. We're setting up that. All right. Oh, come on. Should have done this after I start playing. All right, so now we've gone through our main storage. We started playing the game. So what I want to know is what's happening here as I step through this when we are actually doing the drop. If it actually does anything here. Well, Jesus, it's too big sometimes. And yeah. Take this and drop it there. And absolutely nothing. All right. Nothing happened. Now we need to find out why. All right, so, shit, did I shut that down? That was stupid. Let's see. Data, target avatar, controller, blah, 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 blah. Set up pick properties. Blah, 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 blah. Max storage. Storage size. I did something wrong. Absolutely. Max storage attributes. It doesn't even go in here. No. Okay, let's see here. Help attribute set, max storage size, and that it's infinite. Doesn't have anything about tags. That looks fine. All right. So my question is then, how about this function here? Okay. I need to find this. Are we doing this? What the hell is happening out there? Yeah, shut up. Grip item in slot. Let's just take a look at this code. No, not that. This. So what is... Are we even in here? Let's just double check that when we're dropping this. Are we even getting in there? We end up here. Can we equip the slot? It's a low slot type, and this is supposed to be a low slot item. So let's see. Yes. And then we're going to take our ability system component, get owner, find component by class, and then getting the system component. Okay. And then we're applying the component. We're applying the effect. And so we're going to go into the actual item, which is a BP cargo expander, of course. So we're going to go into that. Jesus, here. This guy over here. We are in here. So now we want to apply the effect. Check this. So we check if the ability component is valid. If it is, and we're checking that, and we're checking the context handle. Let's see here. There we go. Testing is that. There we go. It's a null pointer. Well, maybe not, by the way. Let's do this. Boom. No, it's not. It is a valid pointer. I know I was sitting here with this problem trying to figure out if it was working or not. And I came to this conclusion actually was working. but I don't remember where. This was a null point at that time, and now it's not. Let's see here, because I know there was something. How the fuck do we check that? Jeez, I can't think. I can't think. Uh, Need to know. But why didn't they get into the attribute set? Why didn't we get in here? We didn't get in here at all. That is happening. Let's see the pre. It's supposed to get in here. Don't get in here. Why don't we get in here? I got in here well lost. Hold on, something with this code. I'm asking it to go here. I'm setting that. Casting, we're getting the ability system component. We add this to add source component. Creating a spec handle. We are getting our effect handle. We get our active ASC. Jesus, it's like, what the hell is happening? Food delivered to neighbor. um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't need to know this right now. I can stop these guys. So why are we running this, by the way? Oh yeah, we're doing that. Oh, stupid of me. We're doing it because we need to set them up. Wait a minute. Where the fuck am I running this from? I think when I was reviewing this that I was actually doing something, probably do something that is not the right way. Go out, Coltrane. You don't need to be here. Got the slot index. Let's see. Slot. Name. String. See that. This is not the problem. It's not a problem here. Oh, fuck, I hate this. Fly effect. We need to check that. There we go. Right. Jesus, it gets cold in here. This is where I'm probably going to sit for the rest of the night and just trying to figure out what the fuck I went wrong. I'm just going to take this a couple of seconds here and then... No. Yeah. It doesn't help that I've been just coming straight out of sickness. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure this out. I can't think right now. I need a cup of coffee. And yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and probably take me, as soon as I stop and stream, probably gonna take me half an hour to figure it out, and then that's it. But I'll be back and streaming more tomorrow. I need to sit and go through this step by step and see where the fuck I did wrong. It's probably something really, really simple. You probably know exactly what it is if you're looking at this. Anyway, I'll see you the next time. Hopefully I can stream a little longer. 1.5 hours is not too bad for the first time after being hospitalized for food poisoning here. So until then, next time, on Swap Up Gaming. Thank you guys for stopping by, the people that have been in here, especially on YouTube, and chatting away a little bit. So, all right, thank you so much, and I'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.